Welcome to Portfolios. Today we are exploring one of the most crucial engines of India's economic growth infrastructure. From highways and high speed rail to renewable energy and smart cities, infrastructure is not just about concrete and steel. It's about building the foundation for India's ambition to become a $5 trillion economy by 2027 to 28 and a developed nation by 2047. In this episode, we'll look at where India stands today, what's driving growth, future prospects, challenges, and even compare India's progress with China's current growth and drivers. India's infrastructure journey is being accelerated by several landmark initiatives. The National Infrastructure Pipeline, a 101 lakh crore plan covering over 9,000 projects across transport, energy, and urban sectors. The Gati Shakti plan, a $1.3 trillion push to enhance connectivity and reduce logistics costs. And the Union Budget 2025 to 26, which allocated 11.21 lakh crore, about 3.1% of GDP, towards capital expenditure in roads, railways, and cities. Market size and growth. As of 2025, India's infrastructure market stands at $190.7 billion. By 2030, it's projected to reach $280.6 billion, growing at 8% annually. Urban infrastructure alone will need $840 billion over the next 15 years. With smart cities, housing for all, and renewable projects, India is on track to become the world's third largest construction market. Sectoral contributions. Here is how the major sectors contribute. Transportation. Bharatmala and high-speed rail corridors are reshaping connectivity. Energy. India aims for 500 GW of renewable capacity by 2030. Telecom. Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel are leading the 5G and fiber optic expansion. Urban development, smart cities, and redevelopment projects are creating massive opportunities. Role of the private sector. Private players are equally critical. Airports, highways, and renewables see heavy private participation. PPP and BOT models continue to bridge the investment gap. Future prospects and challenges. The opportunities are huge: job creation, logistics efficiency, and sustainable growth. But India must navigate challenges like regulatory hurdles, high debt in infra companies, and execution delays that often slow projects down. Investment angle. For investors, some of the top listed players are L&T, the infrastructure giant, Reliance Industries, and Bharti Airtel in digital infrastructure, NTPC with a renewable focus, ONGC expanding into clean energy. Infrastructure stocks benefit from government support and steady demand, but investors need to weigh risks like high leverage and policy changes. India versus China. How does India compare with China? India builds 31 km of highways daily, while China has 40,000 km of high-speed rail and nearly 9,000 km of metro networks. China spends $116 per capita on urban infrastructure compared to India's $17. India faces bureaucratic hurdles while China benefits from centralized planning and speed. Yet Morgan Stanley points out, adjusted for GDP size, India isn't that far behind. By FY29, India's infra spend will touch 6.5% of GDP, with $1.45 trillion invested in just 5 years. So the bottom line, India's infrastructure sector is on a strong growth path. Government push, private participation, and a growing focus on sustainability make it one of the most exciting sectors for the next decade. That's all from this episode of Portfolios. Stay tuned for more deep dives into sectors shaping India's future. Until next time, invest wisely and stay informed.